adventure buddies and I are in Wenatchee, Washington. And I'm talking to you from the hotel room because once I open the door, it's going to be really noisy because there's a highway out there. But there's some amazing, beautiful mountains, and we are going to walk across an amazing bridge across the Wenatchee River after we get something to eat. Right at the bottom of this footbridge, there's a dog park, a great big dog park. I think we might visit that. This is interesting because they've made a little water feature out of a culvert coming from under the highway. So we've walked a little bit on this bike trail on the East Wenatchee side of the river, and there's a really cool trail on either side of the river all the way through town, and that's really neat. And you can see the city that way. It's very urban, and not being an urban kind of person, I need to get out. So we're gonna go find a trail actually in the woods. See you there. For our second walk today, we're going to go on the Jacobson trail loop, which is on the west side of Wenatchee. There's some really cool hills and things over here, so we'll just head up this one and see what kind of view we can see. Look at this cool little plant. It's almost like a sunflower or something. Here it is, a little more mature. It does look like a sunflower. We've come to a fork in the road.
I guess we should take it.
Guess we should take it. We're coming to the top. There's a bench. We're excited. We can sit down and look at the view until it's the time for the next people to do it. La, look, coming over the hill, looking over the Wenatchee Valley. We've had a little sit, and now we have to climb higher, especially to see a rock. Right? We gotta go see that.
Rock and roll.
Here we go. Rock and roll, Mike says. This is the moment where I discover that the trail just loops back around to where we came from and doesn't even go up by that rock. What we do get to see is this beautiful view of some of the mountains that still have patches of snow on them. The moment of truth is arriving, where we find out if this trail connects back down to the one that goes back to our car or it keeps going up that mountain, which I promised we weren't going to do. Look at this. We've discovered you can get closer to the rock if you take enough left turns, which my adventure buddy Mike has been nice enough to let me do. So we're going to go over here to the overlook and look over, take a drink of water, and then go up there, and then it'll be all downhill from there.
Did you just say we're going to go look over the overlook?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
And here we are looking over the whole Wenatchee Valley. And there's the Columbia River and the rock. Yeehaw! Here's the last trailhead that sends us back down. And there's that rock. I'm just gonna be honest. I already lost 2 trail buddies. And now I'm losing the 3rd one. Because of course, that's where I gotta go. The trail's getting very narrow. Not really much of a trail. And it's climbing, climbing, climbing. Probably can't see him, but Mike's back down there, just on that hill, sitting down, reading, waiting for me to climb up to the big rock. I'm approaching the rock, which is of course a series of rocks with various trails that go up into them. And there are other people, so, you know, gotta find the right one to have a moment of solitude at the top of the world. And here I am, and guess what that is behind me? The rock. Yeah! I made it up the last really rocky, steep, scrabbly scramble to the rock. I'm gonna sit down here for a little bit and contemplate how to get back down safely. So I just scrambled up there. Here's the rock. And now I gotta get back down there. Might be doing that by sliding on my boots. And I am down from there. My shoe is pretty full of rocks. I'll empty that and then go back and get Mike, and then it'll be downhill from there. Look at these little tufts of really bright yellowish green moss growing on this dead bush. So here we are at the end of the Jacobson trail system. We ended up doing the whole thing. My pedometer says 5 miles for the day and Mike says 4.4. So that's enough getting outside for today. Next week, Bend, Oregon and the Deschutes National Forest. Bye-bye.